Hello, my name is Tuolumne McCutcheon, and today I'll do a presentation for class HWE 200, Introduction to Health and Wellness. My instructor is Dr. Shepard. Today's date is May 25th, 2017. To begin, we were given a series of questions to determine our stress levels. My stress level indicated it was presumably high, which I had intended on these factors being as high as they were. The life stressors that initially help my stress level be as high as it is dealing with some untimely deaths, the death of a child in my family, and newly married and a new mortgage. We were given a series of questions. Was I surprised with my life stressor score? I presumed that it would be as high or even higher than what it was. What major stressors are impacting your wellness? The purchase of a house. I am very thankful. Debt, school, job, and children. I do have 3 other children. I have a son who is getting married at the end of the year, towards the end of the year. I have a son who is in between jobs, and then the baby who graduated last year and who is very undecisive about every aspect of her life, and I worry about her 24/7, it seems. Another question, number 3, which dimensions of wellness are impacted by stress? The dimensions impacted by stress are social, environmental, occupational, intellectual, emotional, physical, and spiritual. Now, just to speak about a couple of them. Emotional. Each of us have gone through this. Emotional stress can be due to outside problems that can impact your daily struggle, meaning out at work, your coworkers, not getting along with them, running late for work. That is that can be occupational also, but it can take an emotional toll on your body when you know the after effects of something that is emotionally controlled with your body. Intellectual. School takes an intellectual toll on me. It causes a little stress if I can't get my assignments in on timely manner due to me sometimes having a computer that is not working or a key that is getting stuck and I can't submit it in a timely manner. Those are some intellectual factors that I deal with. Occupational, running late for work. We all are guilty of that. Knowing that our jobs are on the line, if someone who shows a little competition, maybe someone who's a little younger or more educated, that can be a factor causing a little stress. We might not know if we have a job tomorrow. Social. That could be not getting along with your closest friend, your closest girlfriend who you confide in. She may have done something to disappoint you, and you feel that your friendship is, at an end. Describe and demonstrate the relaxation technique that you tried in your video journal. I chose yoga, and the reason why is because it helps me to meditate. It helps me to concentrate. And it involves a breathing mechanism that simply just gives you peace of mind. It is usually done when a person is sitting flat and they cross their legs and they hold their hands out. If you can see, hold your hands out like this and tilt your head up and you breathe. You take deep breaths And it's just like the universe is just absorbed with you. There's nothing else focusing or altering your train of thought, if you will. Do you think the relaxation technique you tried would be effective in reducing your stress level if you practiced it on a regular basis? I had submitted that yes, I did think so. And this was because it alleviates some of the stress within your body. It improved cravings, according to our text, and it increased mindfulness also. The mindfulness part to me is that it just helps you become more creative in your train of thought of focusing on what is important with yourself. Everyone else is oblique, and it's just you at that present time that you're concerned with. What are the major health risks and diseases associated with distress? Distress can cause psychological dysfunctions of the body, according to our text, psychological imbalance, chronic fatigue, denial, and emotional tension. Now, to speak of a couple of these, a psychological imbalance of your body can be hormonal. And this can happen especially in women of a certain age. Speaking of myself, going through the change of life, menopausal, this is a hormonal imbalance, and stress plays a very, very big part in this. Loss of menstruation can happen due to stress. Speaking of fatigue, your body is drained. You have exhausted every aspect of your feelings, like your nerves, and you just become tired. You don't have any energy. What two strategies that effectively deal with distress would you consider using on a weekly basis? The two strategies that I would consider using, not that I have used accurately, would be self-prioritizing. Taking time for myself. This can be done with just going to a spa, having a massage. A hot bubble bath is what I can afford to do. Lighting candles, especially aromatherapy. It's always been such a relaxing scent. And just lying back and even turning on some music, sipping a glass of wine. That's a strategy that I try to do. Not every week, but I do this. Another one was visualizing my future goals. Now, I tend to do this on a weekly basis. I'm wondering, what am I going to do with this degree once I have accomplished it? I have so many ideas and premonitions about what it is that I want to do with the rest of my life as far as my occupational goals. And I'm quite focused. I just hope that when the time comes, that my plans all come together. This has been a presentation for Health and Wellness. Thank you.